Hello. Hi, Dumelang, and welcome back to another episode of I Love Music. I love Letter to the Sounds of South Africa, baby. And if you don't know by now, Kinakiro Molefe, your host for this wonderful little podcast, where Lorena, get together to discover some of South Africa's most exciting up-and-coming artists. It's always such a beautiful, never-ending journey discovering new artists to listen to. So I am very, very happy that you guys are here coming along for the ride. So, just a little warning for today's episode now. You might want to listen to this while you're just chilling and have nothing to do afterwards. The artist and the music that I'm going to play today is so calming, so relaxing, and trust me, you are not going to want to do anything afterwards. Think of this episode as like a meditation. So, without wasting any more of your time, I think I'll let our sweet artist introduce themselves.
Hello, my name is Sonder The Africanime, also known as Marceline. I am a non-binary musician from Johannesburg, South Africa, and my motto is I make my music for me and everyone else is just a casualty of war, the war that I have inside with myself in my own head. And my fans are called casualties of war because of that. And it is a pleasure to be here and talk about myself and my music.
The song I just started us off with is called The Old, which can be found on Sonder The Africanime's EP Incline, which was released in 2025 on the 1st of September. That was just a small anyana introduction to their sound and the whimsical trance-like calmness in it. And I can't wait for you guys to hear the rest. But before we get to that, here's a little bit more about Sonder The Africanime. Sonder The Africanime is an independent alternative musician and producer from Joburg. Their music blends rock, folk, soul, and contemporary sounds, focusing on themes of mental health, romance, and poetic storytelling. Their music is known for its emotional depth, drawing listeners into a relaxed, almost trance-like space, while reflecting on personal growth and the experiences of being young. Sonder began their music journey at the age of 9, wrote their first song at 11, and released their first track at 16. They gained early recognition during the SoundCloud era with their debut EP, Pink Floyd as a Guitar. Inspired by artists like Willow Smith, Bieber Doobie, and Rebecca Sugar, Sonder has developed and really nailed the dark yet whimsical sound. They've released multiple EPs and albums, including Petrica's Melody and The Swamp Forest Siren, all self-written, produced, and performed. Their 2024 project, Crying is Healing, explores self-discovery through pain, and their single Feelings has gained major traction on TikTok and streaming platforms, reaching thousands of new listeners. Beyond music, Sonder is also a designer with a degree from the University of Johannesburg and works as a marketing operations specialist, highlighting their versatility as a creative professional.
So, how my name Sonder The Africanime came to be. My actual name is Asanda. It's already out there, so it's not something that's private. And when I was in grade 10, I was part of the art club, which was a small group of people that used to come together like every afternoon to showcase their art, whichever respective art you were in. And one day our teacher gave us this lesson, and he was like, hey, if you guys want to come up with stage names, a stage name is a way to kind of create like an alter ego for yourself, to kind of create the person that you want to be, So at the time I wanted a stage name because I was pretty shy and very like private with my own life, and I mean I still am kind of pretty shy and like private with my own life. So I thought really hard about like my stage name. I was 16 at the time, so like when I thought about it, I was like, this is something that has to last me my whole life, because I don't think I'll ever have to like change it. I'm too lazy. I don't want to change it. So I thought about it, and my name is Asanda, and people used to twang my name a lot, and they used to twang it a lot, and it would be like Asanda. So I would like look at it in the internet. I almost called myself Sander, like without the A, like Sander. But then like Google was like, oh, did you mean Sonder? And I was like, oh, I do love to learn new words, so what does that mean? And then found out that Sonder means the realization that everyone around you has a story as unique and complex as your own. Which is something that I do. I don't think too much about, life revolving around me. I do kind of always think about like people and how they live their lives, and I wonder what they would do in their own private lives or whatever. When I was like sitting in like my transportation, just like looking at people around and stuff. So it was a beautiful word, and it didn't feel enough though, because I found out that there was already an existing band called Sonder with like Brent Fayez and everyone. So I had to kind of like make it more full. And I thought about the stuff that I love, and at the time I started watching anime, really loved it, and I love animation, so I always wanted to like find a way to put animation and my own African culture and our own South Africanness within a cartoon. And in the end I kind of put it together that like Sonder the African anime, Sonder the Africanime, and it became like one thing. And it was like, oh, okay, it kind of works as a sentence too, like the realization that this African person who loves anime has a story that is as unique and as complex as your own. Yeah, and that's how my name Sonder the Africanime came to be. Marceline is not my actual name, but it is something that I used to call myself a lot because I love Adventure Time, fuck with Adventure Time heavy. And I loved Marceline the Vampire Queen because a lot of my music was inspired by Rebecca Sugar. one of the writers on Adventure Time, but also the creator of Steven Universe, two of my favorite all-time shows ever. So I loved the character of Marceline the Vampire Queen, and a lot of people did kind of associate, her vibe with mine as well, which was really cool because I did love her and I was inspired by the character. So yeah, in the end I thought about it and thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm Marceline too. So when people ask me about it, I tell them that like my name is Marceline as well. I use Marceline mainly as the name that people should call me outside. If we're not personal friends, you call me Marceline or Sonder. You don't call me my actual name. Yeah. So that's how my name came about. Yeah, so I make alternative music. As you said, I make shoegaze, folk, and African folk rock music, psychedelic rock, cinematic music, and PB R&B. So what those genres are basically, folk music is sort of like a subgenre, kind of originated from like rock music, and alternative music is just the alternative to mainstream music. So I loved listening to a lot of like classical music when I was younger, and a lot of other millions of genres, but classical music was something I really, really liked. I loved watching movies that were more like telltale stories or like folk tales, like stories where animals talk and things are magical and there are magical beings or mythical creatures and stuff, and the music that played in the background I really, really loved, because it made life whimsical for me. It made things beautiful, and I've always wanted to make that type of music, and especially once I picked up a guitar, it made things a lot more beautiful for me to be able to create that type of music. Psychedelic rock was, I think, a genre that kind of originated from like the 60s, 70s era, where the hipster era kind of started. And hipsters were people that were kind of like anti-establishment, against the government, against the norm, to put it plainly. So a lot of their music was more so inspired a lot by, you know, a lot of creativity, a lot of eccentric energy. Some of them were on drugs. I don't do drugs, disclaimer. But my music has been said to inspire people who are under such influences. So yeah. And shoegaze, which is really my main genre outside of folk, because folk and shoegaze are my most like main genres that I make out of my music. Shoegaze is a subgenre of alternative rock music. Shoegaze is really a genre that is made from like a shit ton of distortion and a shit ton of reverb. These are just sound effects that you use to make things sound so far away and so like distorted in your music. And I like how I sound so full when I make my music. I sing a lot of different harmonies. I put in the reverb and it sounds like a bunch of fucking angels or like sirens singing all together. So shoegaze, really the word shoegaze is because people that would play on their guitar would look at their shoes when they're playing guitar. So shoegaze, it's there. It's self-explanatory, really. Cinematic music, I love making music that sounds like it's from a film. Like I said, I used to watch a lot of like mythical stories and folk tales and stuff, and I loved the music that would play behind it. So I, you know, one day would love, and I think I have been, you know, some people do reach out to me to ask me to make music for their films or their documentaries or short animations, and I let them because that's a dream of mine that I would ultimately love to get to do fully. And PB R&B is just alternative R&B. It's not a genre I make a lot. I'm not really an R&B singer, but it is soul, and soul, rock and soul, and the blues are all genres that originated from, you know, one demographic. So R&B is something that eventually kind of seeps its way into my music as well. These are the genres. And then who inspired this music that I make and the genres that I fell into? It used to change a lot when I was younger. Like, I have so many influences. I listen to so many artists. I used to listen to Willow, still listen to Willow, love her so much. I used to listen a lot to Haters Coyote, Biba Doobie, Men I Trust. I really love the Marias. They also inspire me a bit these days. King Cruel was a major inspiration for me, really. Rebecca Sugar, the writer for Adventure Time and Creative Steven Universe, 100% the main inspiration for every song I make. Gosh, it's so many musicians, because I listen to so many genres, and I mean so many genres. It just ranges from like jazz to like to rock, to cinematic music, to classical music, to, gosh, even K-pop. Love K-pop. To J-pop, to city pop, to alternative R&B, to like, it's so many genres of music that I listen to. It's so broad. I can't even remember everything, but I am inspired by just so many musicians, so many. And I know that it'll keep changing as I grow older, because the older I get, the more genres I've been exposed to of music, and the more my mind learns more about music that I didn't know before, and I get to explore these different things. But the people I mentioned previously were like my absolute main inspirations when it came to the music that I was making at the time, that kind of seeped into the way that I am now. But I would say my biggest inspiration now, if we're really talking, is just Rebecca Sugar and Ichiko Alba. Those two are musicians I've been listening to a lot more. Ichiko Alba was an artist I found like very recently, and realized that there was a lot of similarities between my music and hers, and I would really love to hopefully one day make music with her. But yeah, her folk music is so beautiful. It's so simplistic, but it's so full, and I feel like I get the same descriptions about my music too. So yeah, she has inspired quite a bit. I don't think I've ever had a chaotic studio session because my studio is just me, my audio interface, FL Studio, and my bedroom. If not my bedroom, my apartment. I make all my music alone unless it's like a collaborative effort, and even if it's a collaborative effort, it's mainly me working with the person, but like at a distance. We don't really get together to record as much. So I've never had like any studio sessions that were insane or anything. I think the most chaotic thing I've ever experienced is in 2023 when my USB broke and it had all my music literally from the beginning of my career until that time. I did lose my mind for like the next 3 weeks after trying to fix everything and recover as much as possible, and I couldn't, so I just threw in the towel, called it a day. I cried myself to sleep that day because I just, yeah. I'm not someone that likes losing stuff, especially stuff that, you know, means so much to me, and my music is literally my entire life, so losing my music was a lot for me. That's as much as I can think of like a chaotic situation. I also had like a really shitty laptop back then, so sometimes I would record a song and then like come back the next day and the song is gone, and I was like, oh shit, no, and I don't remember it. But I mean, I always used to look at the bright side because in the end I just re-record the song and then it just sounds much better than it did when I recorded it the first time. So yeah, that's as much as I can think of for chaotic sessions.
What a beautiful soul. What a beautiful soul. The last two songs I played are called Hide and Good, which can also be found on the EP Incline. Sonda's music really feels like a safe space, which I find so special. And if you guys would like to hear more of that, and if you'd like to stay connected with their music, then please make sure you go and show some love on Instagram, at TikTok, at Sonder_the_Africanime. Their latest single, Dream, is out now, so make sure you guys go and check that out. Yeah.
Before I go, I would like to give a very big thank you to Tiro for inviting me to talk about my music today and a bit about myself. I would like to thank my listeners, my casualties of war, for always supporting my music and always being behind me. However mysterious I tend to live my life. You guys have always been there. You know my life. If you're a casualty of war, you know where I've been, you know where I come from, and you've seen everything that I've ever been through, ever. So we would be understanding of why I'm so private with my life, right? I would also like to give a big thank you to all my new fans, my new listeners who have been continuously supporting me since they started first hearing me. You guys are everything. All my listeners, all my casualties, you guys are everything to me, and I love you guys so much, and I want you guys to know that you've grown up with me for most of my life. You've seen everything that I've gone through. If you didn't, my music definitely told you everything about me. So yeah, I would just like to say thank you. I'm always grateful for the people that I have in my life that listen to my music and support me, and I'm really excited to see where things land in the next few. Right. That's it for me. Goodbye. Mwah.
My fellow beautiful South African music lovers, thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you, Sonder The Africanime, for sharing your personal and powerful music journey with us. Guys, till next time, Kile Rata Rati. I love you guys so fucking much. You know that. Stay safe and stay warm. It's getting cold. Mwah. Bye.